The incident with the Maccabi Tel Aviv fans in Amsterdam is only getting more insane because last night they were targeted after their horrendous behaviour, and instead of maybe considering why UEFA let a country which is currently committing genocide and ethnic cleansing.
2 days ago, Zionist hooligans from the Tel Aviv football club, they came to Amsterdam because they had a match against Ajax. As we predicted, they were very violent. They roamed the streets with around 200 people at the same time. They would take down Palestine flags everywhere which they would see them. And we have footage of them singing a song that there are no schools in Gaza anymore because they burned all the children.
إخوان السلام عليكم ومرحبا بكم. كما شفنا في البداية ديال الفيديو، سيدة هولندية تخرج عن صمتها وتنتقد ما صدر عن جماهير الفريق المعروف واللي تسبب في المشكل ديال امستردام. بزاف ديال الناس كانوا ينتقدوا الشباب المغربي، لكن انا كنهضر على الغرب بطبيعه الحال، لكن قليل اللي انتقد الفعل ديال هاد الناس عديمي الضمير. غنشوفوا الفيديو ديال الهولنديه ونشوفوا شاب انجليزي حتى هو بطبيعه الحال كيدلي بالراي ديالو. شوفوا معنا خوتي الفيديو ونتلاقاو في الاخر.
2 days ago, Zionist hooligans from the Tel Aviv football club, they came to Amsterdam because they had a match against Ajax. As we predicted, they were very violent. They roamed the streets with around 200 people at the same time. They would take down Palestine flags everywhere which they would see them. And we have footage of them singing a song that there are no schools in Gaza anymore because they burned all the children. Simultaneously, they also attacked a cab driver who spoke out against them. We all knew that this was going to happen because the football club already stated before the match, before coming here, that they were going to bring Israeli Secret Service, the Mossad. So we knew that they were going to be violent. And we also knew that amongst them supporters, a lot of them are IDF soldiers who have on their Facebook footage of being enlisted in the same army that's committing genocide. Who it is, we requested the municipality, the football club, to cancel the match or at least allow the supporters here. They were violent as Back 2 days when they were being violent, the moment they harassed one of the taxi drivers, they got a response. Thing is, the taxi drivers here, as I think all over the world, are quite well connected with each other. So within no time, over 100 taxi drivers came to the city center and chased the hooligans away. What do you expect if you come to our streets and sing about burning Gaza down? It was all before the match even happened. Yesterday the match happened. And I remember driving to my work at 9:30 in the morning. And I was driving on the highway and like 5 or 6 buses from the riot police were passing me. 9:30 in the morning, the match was at night. The whole city was tense. After the match, there were clashes. On one hand, the Zionist hooligans, they were also again down in our streets because they lost the match with 5-0. I mean, I'm still upset with Ajax for their responding to all, but at least, you know, they them up on the field. So they were upset about their loss. They came to our center, shut down, and there were responses. We had protesters clashing with the Zionist hooligans. But hey, in Amsterdam, a Zionist hooligan can up our streets, can burn down Palestine flags, can sing songs about burning Gaza down. But the moment you respond to them, the riot police emerged. They arrested over 50 protesters.
The incident with the Maccabi Tel Aviv fans in Amsterdam is only getting more insane because last night they were targeted after their horrendous behaviour, and instead of maybe considering why UEFA let a country which is currently committing genocide and ethnic cleansing against Palestinians and whose football league is filled with racist teams who pride themselves on not employing Arabs, well, instead of dealing with that, of course, Zionists and Western media are pretending that this is somehow similar to the extermination of Jewish people in Europe in the 1930s and 40s. And I am sorry, this is ridiculous and it diminishes the legacy of these horrors because these people were not targeted on the basis of their Jewishness. They were targeted because Maccabi Tel Aviv fans are violent hooligans who were rampaging through the streets of Amsterdam, attacking people, tearing down flags, chanting about there being no children and schools left in Gaza, saying let the IOF win in so they can fuck the Arabs and other just horrors. These people need to be banned from international football. The blame is squarely with UEFA. This isn't some anti-Semitic outburst against Jewish people that came from nowhere. This comes from the racism which permeates Israeli society and the way in which this spills over whenever Israelis travel to other countries. And as I say, UEFA is to blame, because this isn't even the first incident with Maccabi Tel Aviv fans. In March this year, they beat a Palestinian man unconscious in Athens before their game with Olympiacos, and yet instead of dealing with them, UEFA lets this group of people who celebrate genocide and violently attack those who oppose it continue going around Europe to do more celebration and then expect people not to react. This is farcical and ridiculous, and the way in which it is being framed, as I say, is just disgusting.
كما شفنا الاخوان في هذا الفيديو ورجوعا لما صدر من الشباب المغربي او لا الشباب اللي كانوا حاضرين في هذيك الواقعه. بالنسبه للشباب المغربي كما قلنا من قبل ف تم اطلاق السراح ديالهم بكفاله، وكاين 4 الناس اللي غادي يدوزوا اليوم في المحكمه بالتهمه ديال رمي الشهوب الناريه على الشرطه. لكن بتواصلي مع احد المواطنين او الجاليه المغربيه المقيمه بهولندا قالوا لي بلي هذه الاحكام ما كتكونش كيكون داك الشيء غير بسيط، والحكومه في هولندا كتفكر المستقبل الشباب بشكل كبير. هذا هو التوجه ديالهم. كنا كنقولوا باللي من قبل كل شيء خرج او عدد من الناس خرجوا كينتقدوا اشنو صدر من الشباب المغربي، وقليل فين شفنا اللي كينتقد اشنو هو صدر من الجماهير ديال الفريق اللي كانت هي السبب ديال اندلاع هذوك الفوضى او لا الاحتجاجات بديك الطريقه. وكنظن ان هذا هو الكلام الصواب. فاي رده فعل فهي عندها واحد الفعل اللي خلاها بطبيعه الحال تخرج يعني ودي براء ديالها بشكل من الاشكال. فهاد الناس هادو اللي داروا هذا المشكل غيمشيو لفرنسا، المنتخب ديالهم غيلعب فرنسا في هذا الاسبوع هذا. نتمناو ان السلطات الفرنسيه تقوم بالدور ديالها وما تخليش هاد الناس هادو هذه في حاله ما الى جاو، لان سمعت السلطات في الدوله ديالهم يعني حبساتهم انهم يجيو، لكن ربما يقدروا يجيو. ما تعرفش هاد الناس هادو كيفاش كيفكروا والخبث اللي فيهم، فاي حاجه تنتظرها. فعلى السلطات الفرنسيه انها هي تاخذ المبادره السباقيه وتحبس هذا الشيء باش ما يوقعش، ومغيناش شباب مغاربه اخرين يطيحوا في هذا المشكل. لان انت كتقوم بواحد الفعل اللي هو فعلا راه صحيح ونابع من الدفاع عن على نفسك او على المعتقدات ديالك او على الدين ديالك او على الغايه ديالك، لكن في الاخير كتكون عواقب وخيمه عليك. فنتمناو ان هذا الشيء ما كيعنيش اننا كنتقدوا شنو داروا المغاربه اكيد، لكن ما بغيناش امور هولندا ماشي هي فرنسا، الامور شويه كتختلف. نتمناو السلطات في فرنسا تقوم بالدور ديالها قبل ما يوقع شي مشكل. تحياتي لكم الخوت كلكم، السلام عليكم.